What's up, YouTube? This is your boy Adam with another episode of Average Guy Lifestyle Retro Collection. I'm here today to show you some of the things that I've found over the last few days out flea market hunting, picking at yard sales, specialty shops, and things like that. As you've known, I'm expanding my collection here of anything nerdy that I like that reminds me of my childhood. Stuff from the 80s, 90s, and 2000s with some newer picks of stuff that I just like. Mostly things like video games, consoles, comics, action figures, all kinds of wonderful goodies from all different kinds of spectrums of stuff, from TV shows to video games to all kinds of stuff like that. So I have been out going to these places and seeing what I could find. And the problem here lately that I've had is I've had some technical difficulties with camera problems actually filming at these locations. So I'm in the process of working on that. But as of right now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you some of the things that I have picked up here recently and give you an idea of what I paid for it and, kind of go over it a little bit. And I might give some prices of what some of this stuff is going for. I'm not for sure yet because here's the thing with me. I am not here to resell. Not yet. I might possibly in the future if I find, items that I find multiple things of or something like that that I pick up that I might want to, give out to other people to sell or something like that. I might do that in the future. But as of right now, my main focus is to expand the nerd room, expand the collection. So with that being said, I actually will pay a little bit higher price than probably what most people would want to pay if they're trying to resell because I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to actually put these things in my collection and fill this room up with all kinds of wonderful goodies from, my childhood. So with that being said, I am going to show you some of the things that I have picked up here recently, and I hope you enjoy all these wonderful toys and games and stuff that I have found just like I do. So let's jump right into it. Alright guys, we're going to start with this right here. I have found all this stuff at several different locations. Some of it came from a pawn shop, some of it came from marketplace deals on Facebook, some of it was a yard sale, and some of it was a thrift store. So we're going to start with this right here. Alright, we have an original Sega Genesis. Alright, and this came from a pawn shop that I found. Alright, we have the original Sonic the Hedgehog in the case. It is complete. I'll show you if I can open it up. It is complete with the game and the manual. The case is in really, really good shape. If you can see that, it's in really good shape. Had the console with one controller, all the hookups. It is tested. It does work. And then we have Sonic 2. And then we have Steel Talons. Alright, now the price right here is listed at $39.99. That is not what I paid for this. I bought some other things from him while I was there. I bought some movies and some other odd and end stuff. So we bundled up some stuff. I got all this right here for right at roughly about $45 because he was wanting like $15 just for this. He was wanting like $7 for this and like $7 or $8 for this. Bundled it together along with some other stuff. I got right at $45 in this. So I figured that was not a bad deal because I do not have a Sega Genesis in my collection anymore and I wanted one. So now we have one. Let's move over to here. This was kind of an odd deal. We have two PS2 Slims here. Alright. So I was at a pawn shop, a different pawn shop, looking around at some games and stuff, and this system right here. This woman came in looking to pawn this system. Now the people at the pawn shop knew that I was there looking for video game stuff, so she came around and got me and said, hey, there's a woman here just wanting to pawn a game system. You might want to talk to her, see if you're interested in it. You get it directly from her, might be able to save you some money. I said, okay, I'll go talk to her. So I went and talked to her and we worked out a deal.
This is a PlayStation 2 Slim with a memory card. It does have a third party, controller, which is, not ideal, but it's actually not in bad shape. Does have all the hookups and everything on it. I have not tested this yet, but this thing is clean. Look at it. This PlayStation is clean. I mean, you can look at the inside of it. It is very, very clean. The hookups and everything look really good, so not too bad. I gave her $40 for it. 40 bucks flat, and I took it home. I was happy with that. Then this one was a marketplace deal that I found on Facebook. A guy had this, and this one is also super, super clean system. Has two original PlayStation controllers. Also has a memory card, and it also came with like 5 games. I cannot remember what 5 games that came with it, because I have gotten other games recently, and they're kind of all mixed together. But it was nothing like super major titles. There was a couple good ones. I don't remember what 5 games it was, but I got this one for $50. Does have all the hookups and everything with it. He was actually playing it, so I know it works. So 50 bucks for that one. So $90 in 2 systems with 3 controllers, all the hookups, and like 5 games for that deal. Not bad at all. Then, well, let's move to this. I was at a yard sale, and as I walked up to the yard sale, I noticed all these DS games sitting there. And I was like, ooh, games. So I went to look at them, and you can see they're marked. She had $3 marked on all these games. I was looking through them, and I was like, there's not really many titles here that's really worth anything. Nothing that really suits what I like. But I was interested. I asked the woman, I said, do you by any chance have any other video game stuff? And she said, well, actually, I do have a DS in the house. Would you be interested in looking at it? I said, yeah, bring it out. So she went in the house, and then she came out with this right here. This is a wine red Nintendo DSi XL. And this thing is absolutely cherry. It is in perfect shape. It works. She had the charger for it. It still has the stylus in it. This thing does work. I can turn it on. Look, it comes on. It does work. You can see it right there. Very, very nice. It sounds good. I've already played on it some. Very good. Came with the case that's with it. The actual wine red Nintendo DSi XL case that came with it. Extra stylus in it, the fat stylus. I asked her what she want for that. She said she wanted $75 just for the DS. And I was like, I don't know. I said, that's really not too bad. I said, well, let me ask you this. I said, if I bought the DS, would you throw in all these games? And she said that she would do that. Now, these are $3 a piece. There's 14 games here. So, I mean, you do the math. That's like, these alone, 369. We're looking at like almost $40 in games right there. So she gave it to me all for $75. Now I've looked up the prices of these. $75, $80 to $100, somewhere around in that range could be what I could get for all this. I don't really know yet. A lot of these games are not nothing I really care nothing about, but I'll show you what we got here. We got Mahjong Quest Expedition. We got Paws and Claws Pet Resort. We have this game that has Clue, Mousetrap, Perfection, and Aggravation all on it. I Spy Funhouse, Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader, High School Musical 2, Style Savvy, Puzzle Quest, Brain Age, Hannah Montana Music Jam, Phineas and Ferb, Sims 2 Pets Apartment, and High School Musical 3. These games are all complete. Everything's with them. They are in really, really good shape. These cases are perfect, every one of them. I mean, so not a bad deal in my opinion. So I jumped on that. I do not have a DSi in the collection, so I was like, there we go. And like I said, this DSi is perfect. It's got some smudges on it, but that's just for me playing it. It is in perfect shape. All right, so we went to a thrift store, and I found this. Now, this is not really super big collectible or anything like this. I just thought it was cool. This is a giant glass Batman like silhouette. It kind of looks like the old school Batman. It kind of looks like it's based off of a comic of some kind. I don't know which comic it's after. You can read there, see what it says. But I mean, this thing just looks cool. It would be great to go up on the wall, uh, to see, to go with the rest of it. Now, this guy was asking $20 for it. I did not pay $20 for it. I bought some other things from him. I got him down to 15 bucks on this. I thought that was worth it just because I like it. I think it looks cool. I don't have a whole lot of Batman stuff, which I want more Batman stuff, especially like decorative pieces. So this was a nice little pickup for what it is. Very clean. It still has the cardboard on it from what it is, which I'll take it out. It is going to get hung on the wall. But at the same thrift store, he had these right here. These are the little plug and play game systems. There's not really a whole lot of value in a lot of these, but I just thought they looked cool. I thought they would be good filler stuff, and I got these for $1 a piece. We actually have the Pac-Man one that looks like Pac-Man. We have this Pac-Man here, actually like a little arcade. It does work, I know for a fact. Boom, you can turn it on and see that it works. And then we have the Namco TV games plug and play that has several games on it. I have not tested those two yet, but it doesn't really matter. For $1 a piece, they make cool decoration pieces, so they will go good in the nerd room just to decorate. And I do like buying these because I've seen some cool ones that I do like. So that was a cool deal. So there we go. There's a little bit of money on this table as far as even value wise, because I've seen some of this stuff go for more than what I paid. This right here could technically go for around $50 to $60 for all this, just this right here, and I've only got like 45 in it, and it could go for more than that. I mean, this Sonic the Hedgehog one in the case is in really good shape. Complete. We got Sonic 2. These are not very sought after games, but there's still money to be made there. Both of these PlayStations, if both of these work good, there's money there, because like I said, I've only got 90 bucks in both of these. So easily you could get 60 to 75 for each one of these with a controller. I could split it up if I wanted to, whatever. I'm not worried about all that because these are going in the collection. Although I might end up getting rid of one of these PS2s because I don't necessarily want to have multiple copies of everything. So I might get rid of one of these. Don't know yet. This DSi lot, it could be hit or miss. I mean, these games are not really sought after, but they are super clean. I mean, you can normally get at least $3 to $5 out of each one of these games. So, I mean, I could sell, half of these games, the ones that I don't care about, lot them up with something or something like that, and get some of my money back on this to where I won't have very much money in that right there. So, I'm not worried about that. I do not have a DSi in my collection. Doesn't matter. It's going in the collection. It's staying in the collection. So, I'm happy with it. I thought it was a good purchase. So, I'm not going to complain. So yeah, that's the start right there. This was I got all this in one day of picking every bit of this. So let's see. Technically we got uh, 90, 95, 20. We got about $220 worth of stuff here. In my opinion, there's probably $300 to $350 worth of value here. So not too bad, could be a little bit less than that, but easily what I paid for it, I know I could get back out of it if I wanted to.
Alrighty, guys. As you can see, that was a pretty good haul. I'm pretty excited about everything that I have found. Uh, there's a lot of fun to this, going out into the wild and finding some of these things at these flea markets, at these thrift shops, at these yard sales. That just, it makes it so worthwhile to be able to find this stuff out there and get good deals on it. And there are good deals out there to be gotten. You know, like I said, I'm not really trying to find the diamond in the rough, although that would be awesome, to find the $1 game that is worth 100, or, the $10 console that's worth 250, whatever, like those are cool ideas, but at the same time, I'm not worried about that. I want to expand this collection and relive some of my childhood things that, I hold dear. So if you like this type of content, please, please, please give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for future content, because there is more content coming. And also hit that notification bell. That way you'll be notified when the next video comes out, which I'm going to be trying to do relatively regularly. At least one, maybe two videos a week if I can. At least once a week, give or take. It all depends. I do apologize about not being able to get some of the footage out there of me actually doing that, but I am in the process of remedying that, and I do have some videos fixing to come up that's actually going to show me out there as I find this stuff uh, in real time. That way you'll be finding it at the same time that I'm finding it. So, guys, I appreciate it so much, man. Thanks for coming along on this journey with me. I hope you enjoy it. And don't forget, you too can build a collection if you want to. You just got to get out there and you just got to put in the footwork. Guys, I appreciate it so much. And always, thanks for watching.